Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1067, and today's lecture is the lifestyle of mother impacting the fetal brain growth. During pregnancy, the growth of brain is affected by the lifestyle, that is neuroparenting. So here, if I say lifestyle, it includes the food what the pregnant woman is taking, what type of activities she is having, whether she is doing exercise or not, and also whether she is taking junk food or it is prepared inside house, or she is taking the food which is sufficient or which are having deficiency in different type of vitamin and mineral. These are all very important factors under lifestyle. And here, during pregnancy, once it becomes almost 4 weeks time, then the development of neuron cell or brain starts in the form of that is called neural tube. And here neural tube I have given here, neural tube, that is once the baby becomes 4 weeks old, and first top head is that is cerebrum, the second one is thalamus, then midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata. And after the 4 weeks time, that is once it is between 5th or 6th week, the brain starts becoming wired, means neuron cells are connecting, and there will be some electrical activity of the brain, a neuron. So it is a very, very important time. And the growth of the brain cell, that is neuron, is 250,000 neuron cells per minute. Its multiplication is very, very fast. So it needs lot of nutrient. And once we are talking of nutrient, the first most important nutrient is for brain growth, that is folic acid, commonly known as folate. The second one is vitamin D. Third one is omega-3 fatty acid, iron and calcium. All these are very, very important, and also choline. These two nutrients, one that is choline and omega-3 fatty acid, is the latest addition. So we have to take care of pregnant women's diet, that all these things should be included in that diet, that is called healthy diet. And at the same time, if she is a smoker, means smoking cigarettes, it must stop during pregnancy. And also alcohol should be stopped, because these two substances, they can create problem in the healthy development of brain cells. So it should be stopped. And also the pregnant women should be free of, that is called stress. And if I say stress, means that is inside house, it may be due to some domestic problem. Domestic problem means husband-wife problem, or some financial stress, or some other type of social problem. What I mean to say, if the pregnant woman is under stress, the baby in that pregnant woman is also affected, and his or her growth, especially the brain cells, are affected. So make sure that during pregnancy there should not be any loud sound or any type of verbal shouting, all these things, unusual sound should be avoided. And here the main role of folic acid during this development of pregnancy time plays important role of DNA development, that is genetic material, and neuron. And again the main role of this omega-3 fatty acid, it controls any chance of inflammation, and that inflammation is the very negative factor for the development of neuron, that is brain as a whole. And this, after 7 week, this your neuron tube becomes very clear, like spinal cord and brain. So brain and spinal cord will be identified, and I have already mentioned in the previous lecture that once the baby is reaching to 18 week, it starts listening sound. It has stimulation towards sound wave, and after 20 weeks it is having a recording, and once it is crossing 30 weeks time, means it is now having that much networking or connectivity of the neurons that it can store and recognize the mother's voice. So the development of brain and neuron is really very much affected by the lifestyle of pregnant women. And what I have noticed, that in Nigeria and India, in rural area, most of the pregnant women, they are malnourished. They are not having enough vitamin and mineral. They are deficient. And once they have the deficiency of all these vitamin and mineral, definitely the baby will be having deficiency also. And to my understanding, you can discuss with your dietitian and gynecologist, all these things like omega-3 fatty acid, folic acid, iron, vitamin D, calcium, all these you can get at a time from egg. So if any women who is pregnant must take at least 2 eggs every day, one in the morning or maybe other one in the evening or any time. There is nothing like timing factor. But if she is taking 2 eggs every day, all these deficiency of mineral and vitamins are over. And in case if she is vegetarian, because in India most of the people, they are vegetarian, they take only vegetables. So in that case they should take broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage and green leafy vegetables, and they should add colored fruit like watermelon, mango, apple, banana, all this, so that all the deficiency will be taken care. And if in case you are not vegetarian, then best option is egg. And for choline, the liver and egg is also best option. And for omega-3 fatty acid, that is deep water fish. And here let me add you one more thing, that if you are taking this colored fruit and vegetable, means you are adding more antioxidants to pregnant woman's body, and she will be free of, that is called oxidative stress. First is that stress is social, financial and inside house, family members, interaction, all those are, that is social type of stress. But inside body there is another type of stress, that is called oxidative stress, and that should not be there. So if she is taking such type of fruit or vegetable which are very rich in phenolics, flavonoid, anthocyanins, they will drastically reduce the oxidative stress, and with that, the development of a child's brain will be normal and neuron cell growth will be healthy. And the other factor, that is the infection of the pregnant women, that is also one of the risk factor. Risk factor is that when she is having some serious illness. But for measles and smallpox already they used to have this vaccine, so for that there is no problem. But if in case there is some bacterial infection, then in that case you have to consult your doctor, because whatever medicine you will be taking, definitely your fetus, the baby during pregnancy is going to have the risk factor of its impact on the baby. And this one, choline, is the latest nutrient. Before this dietitian and gynecologists, they were not including, but this is very important because this choline plays very important role in DNA synthesis of muscles, and also neurons, that is brain cells. And for any lady, she should take at least 25 mg per day. And this folic acid is also very important, because the folate, if there is a deficiency of folate, there is every chance of miscarriage of the pregnancy. And that is, if folic acid is taken, that is folate, first thing is that the chance of miscarriage is reduced, and at the same time the growth of the brain cells will be healthy and normal. So these are all very, very important factors. Today I will stop here. Okay? So in this neuroparenting, the lifestyle of pregnant women, if I am talking, my recommendation is that they should avoid outdoor junk food, because if they are taking like suya, fried or roasted chicken and all these things, or biryani or what is, we don't know what is there inside, and that may affect. So best is to prepare the food as per your liking. And during pregnancy, one thing is noticed, that women, they become sensitive, they become a little bit allergic, they become selective in the food. They should go by selection, but at the same time they have to be careful in keeping all these nutrients, vitamins, especially omega-3 fatty acid, folic acid, iron, vitamin D and calcium. And for vitamin D, best option I call it sunshine vitamin. Once you are taking egg, that is enough. But if you are sitting outside house in the sunlight in the morning just for 10-15 minutes, not that under sunlight direct, just you just open your some hand or leg portion in the sunlight in the morning, that will be enough to have the vitamin D. Why I am saying this, that in most of the mega cities like in Delhi and Lagos, so many other places, the women are most of the time indoor. So there are always deficiency of vitamin D. And once there is deficiency of vitamin D, it is also one of the negative factor or risk factor for the normal growth of brain cell. And now actually there is therapy. That's why it is called neuroparenting, that how to be sure that all the neuron cells are healthy and the development of brain of fetus is going very healthy and normal. So this is also about the vitamin D, which is very important. Calcium, if you are taking milk and so many other yogurt, that is also important source of calcium. So these are all very, very important factors we should take care once we are pregnant. My last sentence is that once you have pregnancy for 9 months, please be disciplined and avoid any type of extraordinary situation, or avoid junk food, avoid alcohol, avoid smoking, all the bad habits, at least for 9 months, if you love your unborn child. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.